You know, I like this world. I really do. I really like the whole vibe it has. I like this little peaceful river valley we've developed. And I did some mining off camera. I know, that sounds bad. Now that I have full diamond tools. Now let me show you exactly where I went. So I went on a bit of an explore of the oceans. I wanted to see what was out there. And well, I happened to come across just a truly massive. I'm gonna grab my torches for this. I'm gonna grab my torches. Yeah, let's get this. We are going to need these. We are going to need these. Yeah, I have found just a massive cavern. Goes all the way down to deep slate. It goes down to the diamond level. It's huge. Yeah, in fact, there's kind of two. I'm not sure if they're like linked to the same cavern or not. Might be. But yeah, there's like two different cavern entrances I found. And this one, as you can see, it has a massive kind of waterfall leading into it. Let's head down. Let's head down. No fear. There's a lot of iron here. This specific side of the cavern didn't look like it was too exciting, but the other one, there's an exposed mine shaft. Yeah, look at this. Usually there's supposed to be chains, right? Kind of bordering all of these. There's a minecart right here. Oops. Let's see. We got rails. We got beetroot. Fortune enchantment. Fortune enchantment would not be a bad thing to set up on. Yeah, truth be told. Let's go look. Let's see if we can find more chests. Yeah, give me the rails too. I think I'm actually gonna want for those. Ooh, that is just a sheer drop into the void over there. Wow. Quite interesting though, that the majority of this mine shaft just generated exposed to the air. Never seen one generate quite like this. The one cobweb in the area and I hit it. Huh? Hey. Ow. Ow. Should we go down into the sheer drop off? Oh boy. Sorry, cat. There we go. One. One diamond. Plenty of gold down here. Aha. There we go. 5 diamonds. Okay. So yeah, this is where I came down. And as you can see, I clearly missed a bunch. But this is where I came down to get the diamonds that I made my tools out of. I made a jukebox too, just in case. I might very well, at some point in the playthrough, turn the difficulty up just for a few days to obtain music discs. Because without the ability to spawn in monsters, the amount of those I can get is rather limited. Which just sucks, because I listening to those. Well, we are now out of torches. Oh, sick! An amethyst gem. I'm gonna turn the brightness on. Oh, it is already on bright. Okay. Right. Down. 14 diamonds so far. That's not bad. I don't really jump for much. That's not bad. That is, matter of fact, I don't know if we could make our own enchantment table. Maybe a little bit of armor. What would we even need armor for? I don't know. There's so many things where it's like, oh, now in regular Minecraft, that's really good. That's really helpful. Peaceful mode, not so much. Okay, I will cut out when I manage to get back on the surface because I am really lost. Got another vein of diamonds on my way. Not gonna say no. You know, if I manage to get enough of those, I don't actually have to go back down here. I mean, unless it's for things like iron or those rails. The rails would be the most likely thing I'd want, actually. Yeah, the rails, definitely. Because, like, man, building a big rail network, that'd be cool. Never really taking the time to do that. But in peaceful mode, we could. We're up to 24 diamonds. That's enough we can make a full set of armor. There's lava. The gold. Plenty of gold in the event we do want to come down here. Railway materials. Oh, we got a cave noise. Watch out, that means the spooky monster's about to pop out. Alright, but seriously, I'll see you back on the surface. And we're back. So I collected some rose bushes while I was out, by the way. Grab the carrots, grab the potatoes. I got those from a sunken ship. It was out. It was far. I followed the river. Be right back. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Let us make. This is the most useless flex crafting job you can ever do in peaceful. But full set of diamond armor and full set of diamond tools in peaceful mode. There's something very funny about this. Not quite sure how to articulate it into words. And yet, you know what we don't have? Iron. Yeah. And we don't have iron to actually make I mean, not that we even really need a farm. But you know what? I want a farm. That's why we're making this. 'Cause I want. I mean, yeah. Flatten that back out. We don't. I will keep this on that. Yeah, you know, I don't mind it. Well, we have a potato patch. We really don't need more beetroot. Potatoes, you know, come from making a lot of those, but we don't really need more things like carrot, necessarily speaking. We, clean up. Well, let's expand this little part of the fence line. There we go. There we go. Oh, huh. Okay, so part of this is actually exposed to the stonework. Do I like that? You know, this is the kind of experience you are in the Peaceful series for. Is mass landscaping. Let's see. Let's see. Because I want to keep some of this. Right? Well, there we go. We can harvest some sand. Oh, you know, we might actually have to harm the birch trees around here. So we can actually finish squaring them off. Ooh, didn't think about that. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of dirt. This is gonna be a good example of why I'm glad the Peaceful series It's something I'm allowed to play off. Because this is just gonna be literally watching grass grow before I'm allowed to build my house. You know, I'm gonna cover up this section where the stonework physics. This will be the boundary. Because I just don't like that. I just don't like the stone being. Anyway, back to shoveling. Every day I'm shoveling. Oof. And there we go. We have just moved a quite frankly uncomfortable amount of earth. Like, this is gonna take ages to grow back. Man, that's a lot of stuff. That is an absurd amount of dirt. And a little bit of sand too, you know, we got that. How many stacks of dirt? Too many. That's how many stacks of dirt. Too many. Wow, and we can't even really put torches down to help with the grass regrowth process because wouldn't you know we used all of our torches earlier. Okay, so it's a little work in progress, I'll admit. There's definitely okay, you know what? We will fix that problem before I end the episode. Like, I know we are going to be bringing... I'll do a birch tree that's really far. Just that way it's not... like obvious that we killed. Oh, maybe I could just look for a fallen log. My conscience would feel a little bit better if I just looked for a fallen. Like there's gotta be one. No, we determined we just do not harm the birch trees. They are sacred. They are. Is this like a really small one? Let's see, if it was a really small one, like a 4-block tall birch tree, then I'd feel more fine with it. Then I'd be just like, oh, all right, this is the tiny one. We can get rid of it. You know, but so far, nothing like that has shown up. With wolves. If we manage to find like bones in a chest, we can always attempt at taming those. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, have we managed to find our way to the coast? Oh, hell yeah. All right. Was not aware the coast was this direction. I mean, I knew there was a coastline. Because I followed the river quite a while. But kind of cool. Okay, there's a 5. I am comfortable removing a 5 from a very far inland position. And then I immediately find a birch flying after I say that. Okay. Okay, return for too much damage is done to that tree we murdered. Save that. Now it'll only have a little bit of leaf decay. And now we have the logs necessary to make cosmetic adjustment. And it was a dead tree anyway, so it's not like it was gonna come back anytime soon. You know? I'm gonna tell myself at least. That coastline though, I might want to do something with that. I might want to do something with that. On top of the canopy here. Well, there's no mistaking what Peaceful River Valley is now. Like, for better or worse, our devastation of the local environment made a distinct scar. Yeah, can't mess it now. Part of me does feel a little bad. You know what, but it'll bounce back. And there we go. Now these trees are standing even taller. Get rid of the leaf clutter. Ooh, do we have beets that are done already? Matter of fact, we do. You use beets thread to make red dye. Neat. I mean, that makes sense. They are red color. But still. Neat. Or yeah, that is track. That's broadly the amount I planted. Yeah. How about a nice shot of me huddled up by the lawn, showing off our well-earned gains for the thumbnail shot. See you all in the next one, whenever I decide to post that.